The expired yogurt you ate for lunch is currently negotiating a hostile takeover of your intestines. Your toilet paper is already writing its resignation letter.
Welcome back to the Misinformation Station, where facts are optional.
Welcome to Misinformation Station. We make shorts, tiny bursts of weird designed for your brain pan. Stop spreading the boring. Smash the like. Hit subscribe. More is always coming.
Teach me to fight.
At Howie Felter Snatch Dojo, we grab, twist, and submit.
Tapping! I'm tapping!
That's Howie Felter Snatch style. Chokeholds that last.
This is a stink wrinkle fresh wipe. One pull, one swipe. Boom. Explosion of citrus and mint that makes you question every bad decision that led to the smell you had before, because even legends need a refresh.
Still searching? We found it. The G-Spot Epic Women's Bar. Drinks that actually hit the spot. Men, keep looking. The G-Spot, right here.
Whoa. Look at you! Suddenly tomorrow's meeting material.
New Power Sip. 0 sugar, 200 milligrams of caffeine, and the instant ability to know what fiscal quarter means.
If you're still here, you're officially part of the squad. We're out here exposing ancient scams and making mythology actually fun. If you're the type of legend who loves learning while laughing, hit that subscribe button right now. We're pushing hard towards 600 subscribers, and every single one of you makes this show bigger, louder, and way more unhinged. Thanks for being here, Truthbenders. To now go smash that subscribe button. Let's get to 600.
Ever dreamed of a day on the water? With Captain Lenny Seagull Safari, you can! You'll battle the high seas, reel in monsters.
Introducing the Cuck Chair. It gives you the perfect view without getting involved. Privacy wings block everything but what you want to see. Built-in cup holder, snack tray, zero participation mode.
You're still tuned to the Misinformation Station. Don't worry, we're not real news, we're better.
Welcome to the Misinformation Station, where truth bends to our will. Subscribe now for your daily dose of altered reality.
In a world where one tiny lizard was given god-tier death powers, where a single glance could end empires, and the ultimate predator could be defeated by breakfast, one man dares to stare into the eyes of the King of Serpents, face the most overpowered reptile in mythology, and ask the question no hero has ever dared. If you can kill with a look, why did you lose to a cock? He's got the facts. He's got the mirror. The one, the only, Alex Truthbender.
What's up, Truthbenders and professional bad starers? Welcome back to the Misinfo Station, the only show that looks danger dead in the eyes and immediately regrets it. I'm your host, Alex Truthbender, and tonight we're talking about the most overpowered, underachieving reptile in mythology, the Basilisk, the King of Serpents. Grab your mirrored shield and your emotional support Rooster, because this episode is part medieval nightmare fuel, part comedy of errors, and 100% proof that even the deadliest creature on Earth can be defeated by basic farm animals. The basilisk wasn't born normally. According to medieval bestiaries, it hatched from a rooster's egg that was incubated by a toad. Yes, a rooster laid an egg. A toad sat on it, and somehow the result was a tiny lizard with death beams coming out of its eyes. This is what happens when medieval scholars had too much time and not enough Netflix. This little guy could kill you just by looking at you. Its breath could wilt plants and shatter stones. It was so deadly that if it saw its own reflection, it would die. The basilisk was basically the medieval equivalent of that one friend who ruins the group chat with one text. Here's the funniest part. This terrifying King of Serpents had one fatal weakness: the crow of a rooster. The sound would instantly kill it. So the ultimate deadly monster was defeated by the same animal that wakes you up at 5 a.m. every morning. Nature really said maximum power, minimum dignity. Pop culture turned it into a cool boss fight in video games, but the real basilisk was just a depressed lizard with anxiety and a very specific trigger. But here's the real misinfo twist we love. Maybe the Basilisk wasn't evil. Maybe it was just extremely overstimulated and needed to be left alone.
You're still tuned to the Misinformation Station. If you're not mad yet, give us 30 more seconds.
He says, I love you, girl, I won't make you cry. I turn around, he gives my best girl the eyes.
Nothing better than a warm Dickens cider. Hits the spot every time.
Do you or someone you love apply lip balm 1,000 times a day? Welcome to the Lip Balm Freedom Center.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I haven't applied in
4 minutes.
Here, we help people reclaim their lips and their lives.
Bro, Bigfoot's 100% an alien dropout. My guest saw him moonwalking on Mars.
Dude, he vaped DMT with the Greys. That's why his feet stink of portal residue.
Absolutely.
Smudges on my helmet? Not today. One spray of Dazzle helmet polish and boom, mirror time.
I could see my entire apartment in this thing.
Blindingly bright, but in a good way.
Polish your helmet every single day, because why wouldn't you?
It's not just a competition. It's a lifestyle.
You're watching the Misinformation Station, the only channel where conspiracy theories get their own theme music.
First up on line one, the Basilisk himself. Thanks for not killing the entire studio with one glance. You're on the air.
Finally, someone recognizes my greatness. I can kill with a look. I can destroy villages with my breath. And yet every story ends with me getting absolutely owned by a rooster. A rooster, Alex. I'm the King of Serpents and my mortal enemy is breakfast. The humiliation is eternal.
So the whole instant death stare, power.
Wasted potential. I could have been a supervillain. Instead, I'm a cautionary tale about bad hatching conditions.
Line two, we've got Derek Mirror Shield Thompson, a LARPer who tried to fight a real basilisk at a Renaissance fair. Derek, you're live.
Alex, I showed up in full armor with a polished shield, ready to be a hero. The basilisk turned out to be a guy in a rubber suit who just stared at me really hard. I panicked, dropped the shield, and ran. Now my guild calls me Derek the Instantly Petrified. My reputation is stone dead.
Any advice for future basilisk slayers?
Bring a rooster, and maybe don't yell for glory before you trip over your own cape.
Last but never least, on line 3, Dr. Helena Voss, professor of medieval bestiaries and mythical creature psychology. Doctor, welcome.
Thank you, Alex. The basilisk is the perfect example of medieval over-engineering. They gave this creature god-tier powers and then made its weakness the sound of a chicken. It's like building a nuclear bomb that explodes if someone claps. The real tragedy is that it probably just wanted to be left alone, but no, it had to have laser eyes and anxiety.
Final advice for anyone who thinks they saw a basilisk.
Carry a mirror, bring a rooster, and maybe just go home. Some things aren't worth the risk.
There you have it. Legends, the basilisk, part ultimate death machine, part medieval design flaw, and 100% proof that even the scariest monsters can be defeated by the humble rooster. Whether it's a terrifying serpent king or just a very dramatic lizard with self-esteem issues, one thing's clear: never underestimate the power of a good crow at dawn. Thanks for staring danger in the face with me tonight. This is Alex Truthbender signing off from the Misinfo Station. Stay curious, stay alive. And if you ever see a lizard making intense eye contact, maybe just look away.
Welcome back to the Misinfo Station. Your daily dose of certified nonsense. Smash like if it's working. Subscribe before the algorithm changes its mind.
Welcome to the humid fever dream of Central America, home of the red-eyed tree frog. Basically a living emoji for I've seen some shit, and I'm judging you. These neon nightmares don't just survive the jungle, they weaponize existential dread with eyes, redder than your browser history at 3 a.m.
Bro, the humidity is 100%. My skin is literally drinking the air. Am I becoming soup? Is this ascension or just shitty life choices?
Rico, you're not evolving. You're molting regret. Blink if you're having an existential crisis. Blink twice if it's about that one moth you ghosted last week.
Blink. Blink. Blink, 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 fuck. I short-circuited.
By day, our amphibian anti-hero perfects the art of, if I can't see you, you can't see me camouflage. It's less stealth ninja, more hungover introvert hiding under a blanket fort made of foliage.
Dude, predators are literally everywhere. Snakes, birds, that one nosy tarantula with boundary issues. Wake the hell up.
5 more minutes. The leaf is cozy. It's giving emotional support blanket.
Emotional support? Bitch. It's giving free lunch to the next hawk that flies by.
But when shit gets real, he deploys the nuclear option. Flash those bloodshot peepers like a malfunctioning stoplight from hell. It's the frog equivalent of screaming fuck off while wearing clown makeup.
Behold, the gaze of 1,000 bad trips. I am the abyss staring back. I have witnessed the void and it owes me child support.
Rico, you're scaring a butterfly. The hawk is laughing. Dial it down before you pop a blood vessel and actually become red all over.
Fine, but next time I'm going full eldritch horror, tentacle vibes, cosmic dread, maybe a little yawning for extra menace.
And thus the red-eyed tree frog persists, staring down death, napping through danger, and roasting his own bad decisions louder than the howler monkeys. In a jungle full of real monsters, this tiny psychedelic gremlin reminds us all, sometimes the scariest thing isn't the predator, it's realizing you've been an asshole your entire life.